Hi, George here.
And I'm MJ.
We're here with JustOneDram.com for Whiskey Wednesday. This week we're popping a bottle of High West Whiskey's American Prairie Reserve. The American Prairie Reserve is a really cool bottle because 10% of the profits they make on this bottle go to the American Prairie Reserve in Montana. It's roughly 5,000 square miles. Think a nature reserve the size of Connecticut in the Midwest, in the West. All sorts of cool animals and stuff there, like bison, grouse, prairie dogs, and buying this bottle helps keep them safe and alive.
The mash bill on this, it's a blended bourbon, so it uses two different types of bourbon. They got a 10-year and a 6-year bourbon. Obviously, it's the majority of corn, and then there's a little bit of rye, and then right at the end there's a little bit of malted barley.
Another cool thing about this whiskey is it is, because of the proof, it is 46% alcohol, so it is non-chill filtered. Chill filtering is when the whiskey is lowered in temperature and then set through a filter to remove impurities like cloudiness, or amino acids, fatty acids, and just other things that are in the whiskey that could cloud it at a lower proof. At 46% and higher, chill filtering is not necessary, so you can find a little sediment, you might find a little tiny bit of cloudiness, but chill filtering is usually only aesthetic anyway. But non-chill filtered, you'll generally find better whiskeys that are non-chill filtered because they're not afraid to leave sediment or impurities in there because the whiskey can just stand up to it.
Let's take a look at the color here real quick. Nice golden hue. It's kind of rather light. It's not very thick, but it's still a nice light color.
Now on the nose, I get a lot of toffee and some vanilla.
Definitely getting the caramel toffee notes, definitely a lot of vanilla, and you can still smell the corn from the mash.
Definitely corn, faint smoky oakiness.
And it's not very heavy on the oak.
Yeah, it's very light on the oak in the back. For being 6 and 10 year bourbons, it's not as oaky as you'd expect. Let's move on to the palate. I get a lot of vanilla and pine needles.
Yeah, definitely pick up on a lot of that pine. There's still a whole lot of corn there. Definitely have a lot of vanilla.
For being such a high percent corn, I believe one of the whiskeys uses about 75% corn, the other is 60, in the 60s. The rye is still very prevalent behind all that corn. The barley, very faint in the back, but a lot of rye spiciness up front with this, along with the corn sweetness.
As it finishes, it's definitely very spicy. There is quite a bit of the alcohol burn. I get it just mostly in my mouth. I know George was saying.
Yeah, I get the 46% kick to it. You definitely, I feel, going all the way down. It's a very warming, strong finish. It's not one of those fade away finishes. It's going right, it's going through strong the whole time.
Yeah, you can definitely taste the rye in there on the finish.
Yeah, a lot of rye in the finish. The rye actually overpowers the corn a little bit on the finish, which is, I enjoy that because I enjoy the diversity of flavors, but at the same time, you lose some of that classic bourbon feel.
Yeah, I agree. As far as the score goes, I gave mine an 86.
I'm going to have to go right on par with that, 86 as well. Definitely a really cool bottle. Great brand. Money goes, the charity from this goes to a great cause. Highly recommend popping one open. Cheers. If you like the video, we have Whiskey Wednesday videos every Wednesday. Click subscribe, share the video, go to JustOneDram.com, do all the social media nonsense, find us on Facebook, Twitter, share us with your friends, all that nonsense that everyone says to do and no one does. Have a great day.